Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, today's episode is somewhat of a treat because many individuals struggle with this situation, and I know a year ago we've had it on our social media platforms, and I mean the response to it was huge, but it's still a problem globally. And this is why I say follow us on every social media platform under Acupuncture is My Life. And if you're a Twitter person, it's at Acu_is_my_life, as well as check out our website at acupunctureismylife.com. And subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Now, today's topic is about getting rid of our addiction to sugar and look to release ourselves or relieve ourselves of cravings, especially for sugary foods. Okay, because this is still an issue when I sit and discuss with my colleagues at least twice a week what's going on, what are some pressing issues globally, and what's the culprit when it comes to these issues. You know, what's the cause? And our latest virtual conference, because we've had acupuncturists from Europe, certain parts of Africa, Japan, South America, Canada, and a few from the Caribbean. And this was pretty interesting because to get deep into why some of our patients, and then even individuals that we see at health fairs as well, are struggling. Why do we sometimes struggle with certain issues pertaining to our patients as to why they come to see us? And you wouldn't believe how much or how big the problem just generally tends to stem from excess sugar intake that's destroying our spleen and stomach chi, which is responsible for all postnatal chi that our body creates. Women must understand you have to somewhat limit yourself to 6 teaspoons of sugar per day. And when I say teaspoons of sugar, I'm talking about the white sugar that it's really bad for you. I mean, if you can get your hands on nice brown organic cane sugar, huge difference in your life. And I'm not saying just because you've gotten yourself some cane sugar, you just go overboard with it. And I'm not saying, okay, 16 spoons of sugar, what's the equivalent of that in terms of fruits and vegetables and so forth? No. If left up to me, I would say don't even touch sugar outside of what you can get naturally from the foods in which you eat on a daily basis. Now, the fight here is so many individuals are eating, I don't know, for lack of a better term, fake food. It's not real. When you pick up something, just look at it. Look at it. And then ask yourself, how much of what I'm about to eat came from the earth? That'll help you a lot with answering a lot of questions to your problems. But for women, if you want to ingest sugar, don't go over 6 teaspoons. Men, 8 max. Children should have less than 6, somewhere around 4 max. Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture. Give your kids, as well as yourself, fruits and vegetables. Because some will say, oh, well, I like sugar substitutes. I don't. And this is my opinion, because sugar substitutes can screw up your metabolism as well as make you feel hungry. Acupuncture is my life. Because, sugar substitutes can also cause blood sugar to be stored in your tissues, which ultimately causes hypoglycemia. And with that, you're going to want to eat more, because you're feeling sugar deficient. Your energy levels are low. You'll feel like you want to faint. So you're reaching for anything to just shove in your mouth. And that's not good. That's not good. You're reaching for anything, any type of candy bar or sweet snack, and then you're packing on the pounds now. You really want to reduce your addiction for sugar and your cravings. Here's one thing that I say so much in so many podcast episodes. Get yourself more sleep. Sleep more. Sleep somewhere between, make sure you're sleeping between 7 to 9 hours a night. Because lack of sleep plays a huge part on your sugar cravings, because you're feeling energy deficient, and your subconscious is going to want to look for that fuel source, which are the bad sugars, the white sugars or high fructose corn syrup, sugars that are in these prepackaged foods, to give you that short spike. And then when you crash, you're reaching again, and then you're packing on pounds. Get yourself a good night's rest. Between 7 and 9 hours a night, you'll be fueled up and ready to go. You won't start your day out reaching for sugary cereals and just putting 30 teaspoons of sugar in your coffee or whatever. You won't. Get yourself a good night's sleep. And I speak about this often enough. And another thing, many of us do not truly understand the difference between hunger and craving. Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture is my life. Many times when we think we're hungry, we're just simply craving a snack, which is bad for us. You want to tell the difference? Okay, let me see. You want to be able to determine the difference between hunger and craving is when you're looking to reach for something, a snack. Say to yourself, what if I don't reach for this colorful box or package, but I'll reach for a banana or an orange or even an apple? Now, if you reach for the fruit, just using fruits as an example, apples, bananas, oranges. If you reach for the fruit and you eat it, that's a sign of hunger. But if you look at the fruit and go, nah, nope, that's a craving. Try that a few times. Test yourself. And if you don't want the fruit or even the vegetable or the almonds or walnuts or whatever, something really healthy, and you're just simply having a craving for something sugary. And that's when you have to tell yourself, nah, this isn't good. I don't need it. But if you want to be persistent, just get yourself a handful of pistachios, almonds, walnuts. Grab that banana. Force yourself to eat it. And continue to do that. And then when you identify you're having cravings, and you can simply just say, hey, I'm good. I'll wait till the next mealtime. You can save yourself from putting on a few extra pounds. This is part of trying to do away with cravings and destroying your sugar addiction too. This plan works. Trust me, it works. This, because it's all about your health. Your health is wealth. The wealth isn't in the bank. It's not in the safe. It's not under the mattress. It's not in your purse. It's not in your pocket. It's not in the shoebox in the closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard. It's in you. It's not rocket science. It's in you. You also want to get rid of cravings and look to kill your sugar addiction, your addiction to sugar. See an acupuncturist. Sit with your local acupuncturist or contact acupuncturist, my life. Not only is auricular and abdominal acupuncture great for that, but even auricular acupressure, as well as your acupuncturist discussing Eastern nutrition with you. It's worth it. See your acupuncturist, your local acupuncturist, or contact acupuncturist, my life. And we'll look to walk you through this. You also want to get rid of sugar addiction. Add a little more protein to your breakfast. Because by adding more protein and reducing the carbs in your breakfast, it affects the regions of your brain that are associated with cravings. You'll notice your craving habit will drop. Try it. Just try it. It's just my recommendation. Try it. And while trying it, create structure by not thinking about eliminating sugar and just doing it. If you think about eliminating sugar, it becomes a task. Just look to replace it with plums, peaches, melon, strawberry, blueberry, raspberries, and watch what happens. And also keep the protein in the mix as well. You want healthy fats, high fiber carbohydrates, and protein included with each of your meals. And reduce the carbs. Watch what happens. Dessert or fruits. You'll notice a huge change. And then also look at portion control. You want to limit what you put on your plate, how much food you put on your plate, and also see if you can cook just enough. And I know parents, this is tough because the kids, one day they can eat an entire supermarket, and another day they could eat the equivalent of a half a cup of whatever, and that's it. So I know it's tough for you parents out there globally, but try to limit what you put on your plate and support it by cooking just enough so you don't jump up and you're running to get more, especially the carbs. Because a lot of the foods in which we eat that are pre-packaged are loaded with sugar, like ketchup, marinara sauce, things like that. These things are loaded with sugar, and many individuals don't realize it. They'll feel, oh wow, it says organic, or ketchup is made from tomatoes, so it's no sugar in it. Sugar is the most popular ingredient in all packaged foods. Now, I won't say all, because again, I don't like using absolute terms, but most packaged foods, sugar, your biggest culprit. This is the bad guy. And I say that a lot to my patients. Come in, get a treatment, abdominal acupuncture, auricular acupuncture, some moxibustion in some cases, moxibustion therapy. And things change, especially when it comes to their appetite. You have to see your local acupuncturist or contact acupuncture is my life. You know what? If you're operating a vehicle right now, pull it over to the side of the road. If you're crossing the street, hurry up and safely get across the street. And if you're lifting or even carrying something heavy, rest it down just for a second, because I need you in a relaxed state right now. I need you to close your eyes, and I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open. Boom. You are now brand new. And brand new you are. You know what else helps with killing that sugar addiction and the cravings and so forth and so on? And I say this in many podcast episodes: drink more water. Drink more room temperature water. And women globally, you should be drinking somewhere in the ballpark, if you don't exercise, 2.7 liters of water a day. Men, I recommend around 3.7 liters. These are recommendations. If you exercise, of course, you're gonna drink more water, because oftentimes we tend to confuse thirst with hunger. Have you ever drank a 16-ounce bottle of water before you ate? But you drank the water because you were hot. It's hot out. And you drank that water, and now all of a sudden, whoa, what happened to my hunger? I kind of feel full. Not full, but a little full. There you go. You want to manage your addiction to sugar? Drink more water. Because it replaces those sugary drinks that you crave. And you'll notice your cravings begin to drop. Fall off. Water's good for you also. Keeps you clean. Your inside's clean. Cleans you out. Why not? Who wants a dirty inside? Yeah, oh my gosh, it keeps me running to the bathroom, and oh my gosh, and stop. Yes, you're cleaning out. Guys, I don't know how many ways to say you must make acupuncture a part of your life, because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?